Hypixel, notoriously known for being Minecraft's most popular server of all time, but where exactly has it gone wrong for them? In today's short video, we're going to be discussing Hypixel's journey ever since they announced Hytale back in 2018. We're also going to be looking at the downfall, if you will. I don't know if we should call it the downfall because it's still Minecraft's biggest server, but we are going to be discussing the decrease in popularity of Hypixel throughout the past couple of years. Now, Hypixel are still going down their old routes of like doing quests for games and stuff, whereas like new servers like MCC Island, they've got like a whole new like battle pass, which is actually one of like the best features of that server. I know other games do it, but I think Fortnite was what made it bigger. At least that was when I first started using the Battle Pass back in like 2018. But Hypixel is completely dated. Like I think the system that works today is it's just appalling, really, and it doesn't really attract new viewers because, you know, it's so dated. Hello, this is Editor Joe. I'm just popping in to say I hit 1,000 stars on Bedwars, so make sure to say GG's in the comment section down below. For like the past at least 5 years on my end, I have not opened a mystery box like at all. Like, they're just so pointless. The only time I've ever opened them is if I need like XP and I grab the XP ones, but even like now I just really do not care about it. Like, there isn't anything that stands out, there isn't anything that's fun about Hypixel on like the UI end of stuff, the user interface. There is really nothing you can really do that is unique anymore. Like, everything's been done, and to be fair, these mystery boxes I think have been around for like 8 years, like quite a long time now. It's quite dated, especially in the gaming world where everything is changing by the day. Maybe Hypixel should introduce their own similar situation to Battle Passes. I know Hypixel don't like using features from other servers. You can call it like that Hypixel Pass and it can be completely different. You can actually like rank up and level up and use different things and whatnot. You know, I love this feature. It made me play like other games a lot more than I do now. Like right now, there is no reason for me to play any other games apart from like the PvP games. Maybe Dropper if I'm like bored or something like that. But right now, I only really play Bed Wars, and it's kind of frustrating that there's like 50 different games on Hypixel and I only play one. Whereas if you go to like other servers like MCC Island, you actually get like, you actually are able to play other games because of the Battle Pass. Like, you really want to get the quest done. Also, if we talk about Mineplex and Mineplex's return, now it sounds like they are actually going to get the community involved in creating games. I think Mineplex Studios, or whatever they're calling themselves now, they uploaded a video on YouTube like a few days back. Make sure to go and check it out. In this video, I think the owner's called Sam, I can't remember, but he said that developers will be able to change games, like the community. You won't need to be on their team. And this is such an interactive tool. I don't think Hypixel will ever like release the contents behind each game. It doesn't feel like a Hypixel thing to do. However, they should allow like this sort of community, because the developer community of Minecraft is massive, by the way, and they should allow something like this so they can get an extra bit of money as well, but also the developers will be able to get money themselves if they like add any purchasable items into that game. I think it's a brilliant way to get your community involved. For example, if we go back to the I love Fortnite in a minute, so I'm just going to use this as like my scenario, for example. But if we do go back to Fortnite itself, they literally have a creator code. Now, some of this percentage goes to Fortnite itself, but most of it goes to the creators. And, you know, this is just a good way to make profit on the server nowadays. Ranks, they're not quite outdated yet, but I'd say in the next 5 to 10 years, they'll become more subscription-based, which, credit to Hypixel, they were probably one of the first servers to make this subscription. I can't even speak today, but they were the first server, or one of the first popular servers, to make a subscription-based rank, like the MVP++. And I do think that is the way to go in the future, but obviously, you got to keep up, because in some time from now, ranks are not even going to be like... People are not even going to think about buying ranks. It's going to be more to do with the merchandise that comes out of that server. Or, in Mineplex's case, it's going to be about creating games and delivering for the Mineplex Studios itself. I have no doubt that the new Hytale game will include some of these features in the future. But Hypixel, it's the here and now, and it is struggling. Like, I struggle to believe that it's not really being updated or looked after. I don't even know who owns it anymore, because apparently Simon, Hypixel, doesn't even own it anymore. He's moved on. I don't know if that's true or not. I just hear this like every single day of my life. I believe it's true because Hypixel is absolutely lacking updates and direction at the minute. If anyone from Hypixel happens to be watching. I'd love to like suggest stuff, maybe get like a creative director or whatnot just to help go through this phase, because it does feel like you're stuck like maybe 5, even 10 years behind other servers at this point. Because if you got to think about it, other servers are like 20, well maybe not 20 years, but maybe like 10 years ahead of Hypixel already. Or 10 years ahead in the future already, thinking about, you know, what's to come. Whereas Hypixel, I doubt they're thinking about the future of the server. I know they're focused on Hypixel, and I'm looking forward to it. But I think Hypixel, I don't know if they've got a direction for the next 5 years. Have they got a direction for the next year? I have no idea. It's very dated, and, you know, it needs to be fixed.